Yeah, hi.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi, I'm Vida. What's your name?
My name is Shin.
Hi, Shin. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
How's your morning?
Good. How about you? How's your
It's
morning?
great. It's great. Thank you for asking.
Yep.
Again, nice nice to meet you. What do you want to talk about for today?
Um, we are on evaluation, I guess. So I I've chose like one of the topics that I've given, like marrying of daughters.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Before we proceed, how do you want me to correct you?
Any whatever you want. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you read the article?
Yeah. Two times.
That's great. What did you understand about the article?
What I understand from this article is like there is a growing number of parents who wants want their daughters to marry, like their daughters, underaged ones, to marry like guys who are adults
Mm-hmm.
for money or things like that. Yeah, this article is about that.
Okay, that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of
Mm.
it was the setting is in India, so a lot of parents wants to marry their daughters to
Mm.
not only richer, not only rich men,
Mm.
but
Mm.
a man who can actually pay for their daughters so that they can marry.
Um, do they have to pay
Yes, they
for
have
their
to. Yeah,
wives?
yes, it's
Like
called dowry. It's like a dowry.
it's like a dowry? Oh,
Yes,
really? But it depends. No? They have to?
yes, they have to.
Which
This one,
means
he paid Marie's family 500,000.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
read that
hmm
one. Yeah. I
to
read
marry
that
Marie.
part. But
Hmm
do they have to?
Yes,
Unless like a guy is not doesn't have like enough money to pay for their wife, they cannot get married.
yes,
Everything is about money, right?
exactly. Yes, in this
So,
part
yeah,
of India. Hmm
part of India, I don't think so. Like everywhere in this
Everywhere.
planet, yeah, guys have to be rich or things like that. Not have to, but sort of. Yeah.
Sort of.
You know what? What's quite funny about this article? Like almost the same thing happened. Almost same thing is happening here in this country, like Korea.
Really?
I mean, no, I mean like it's not exact same things that
Hmm
are happening in this country, but I think it's kind of similar. Like there's a social issue here in Korea. Lots of guys in their 30s or late 20s who cannot get married because nowadays it's really common. It's really common for poor guys cannot get married here in Korea.
I see. So
Like
how?
unless
Oh,
they have a stable job or something like that.
mm,
Yeah.
I see. All right. So it's quite. It's not really the same, but it's quite the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, quite the
Familiar.
same. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I see. If I may ask, how old do you think is the marrying age?
The ideal marrying age
Yes.
in our country. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know nowadays in their early 30s, in their mid 30s. That's the trend in Korea, I guess.
I see. All
Yeah.
right. So unless a guy
Yeah.
has a stable job or has money,
Yeah.
that's the only time that he can get married
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I have lots of friends around me who cannot get married.
because they don't have jobs.
They have jobs, but like they don't have they don't have as stable and secure jobs as other
Mm.
guys. So so
Yes. So.
that's the reasons, I guess.
I
Mm,
see. Do you think
mm,
there's something that
mm,
you can do or we can do as people in the society so that we can avoid
mm,
those stereotypes when it comes to marrying
mm,
or having a relationship?
mm. Um, you mean like is there any ways that
Is there any way?
we can correct the the this situation or things like that?
Yes. Or yes.
I don't know. Like it's it 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 doesn't depends on me. I mean like it's a woman who select their future husband or something. Or ah, have you heard the birth rate here in Korea is the worst?
Birth rate?
Yeah, birth rate is really social issue
Hmm.
nowadays here in Korea. Like birth rate is the lowest among OECD countries. The
Oh.
Korea birth rate.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm looking at it right now. Yes, it's quite low.
Yeah, it's we uh we I mean like we have taken first place recently. That's what I heard from
Hmm.
TV news.
I see. Okay, so the current birth rate for South Korea
Yeah.
is 7.36 births for 1,000 people. So
Uh,
it is a 1.86% decline
yeah.
from 2020. It declined.
Yeah, right.
I see.
Mm.
Why do you think this is the case? Because of is it connected to the marrying status of guys?
Uh like like the the price of the house
Mm-hmm.
houses apartments are really expensive here in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the biggest one of the biggest reasons people in their 20s or in early 30s uh, don't want to get married. First of
I
all,
see.
they don't have enough money to buy a house they live
Mm-hmm.
in. Yeah, so that's the biggest reason, I guess.
I see. Okay, so
Mm,
you have to be secured financially and you have to have your own house to
Mm.
get married.
Yeah, something like that.
Hmm. So if you don't have those, you
Yeah.
have a low chance of
Only slim chance.
getting married.
Yeah,
Slim
only
chance of
chance.
getting married.
Yeah. Unless
I
you are
see.
really, really handsome or things like that, or
Unless you're really
humorous, yeah,
handsome
yeah, attractive, or yeah,
or famous.
famous.
I
Yeah.
see.
Mm,
What about if the girl is the one who has
mm,
a job, a secured job,
mm,
money,
mm,
and a house, and the guy doesn't have those?
mm.
Is that okay?
Um, I don't know. It depends on people. It depends on what kind of person you are. So, but most of the time, girls in their marrying age, they want guys who are a little bit smarter and richer than themselves. So
Hmm. I
yeah,
see. All right. So that is quite the standard
yeah,
when it comes to the marriage.
yeah,
Okay. I see. Here, I think that's quite the same, but not entirely the same,
yeah.
because here in the Philippines, we are really encouraged to
Mm.
women are encouraged to work and work and work.
Uh,
Like
why?
in the Philippines,
Yeah.
in the Philippines, women, it's like women power, women
Uh,
empowerment is very famous. Yes.
um.
So a
Uh,
lot of women are not getting married.
oh, really?
Yes, because they marry their, we call it, they are married to their jobs.
Um.
Yes.
Okay. Like you mean like women in the Philippines? They have they can have they can they can they can make their own money for a living, so they don't have to make sacrifice for their husband, right, or
Yes.
children, like in the past, right?
Yes. I think we're adopting how the Western culture is, or how the Americans are, how the Americans work, or how the Americans live. So a lot of women here,
Yeah.
you will hear them say, "We don't need men, don't
Yeah.
need to get
Why?
married, just job."
Yeah. Like here in Korea, like Korea woman who can make decent money for a living, yeah, there's a tendency for them not to get married unless they have a really, really ideal like guys.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, one of them is my sister. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, your sister has an ideal guy.
No. Like she's in there. She's she's in her like she's in her 40s. She
Hmm.
has a boyfriend
Mm.
who has been in a relationship like for more than 10 years, but she doesn't want to get married
Mhm.
because because she she thinks like there's no there's no upside of her getting married.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
So yeah. Yeah, yeah, go on.
she doesn't see the benefit or the benefits of being married or
Yeah.
getting married.
Yeah.
I see. Does that happen to a lot of people
Yeah.
that you know?
Yeah. Like most of the time Korean women who make decent money, they don't wanna get married. Yeah. They don't wanna get married to guys who who they think who they think like who they think how can I say like they don't want to get married to a guy like who cannot make as much money as them and things like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't want to get married to someone that doesn't make money as much as they do.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I see. Do you think this is? I think it's quite. I don't know. It's quite unfair for other for other people. If yes, because here that happens a lot as well. So very practical. Women are very practical, and men are
Yeah.
very practical nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays and like the way I see it, uh woman woman make more like a sacrifice when they get married, cause nowadays lots of women work for a living like their
Hmm.
husband, and they have to take care of their children more than their husband,
Hmm.
and they do housework more than their husband. So all things considered, I guess Korean women think there's no advantage of getting married. I
I
guess.
see.
Yeah.
So only sacrifices, but no advantages, or
Yeah.
no. I see. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, again, here it's quite the same as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of women here doesn't see the benefit or the benefits of being married, so they just stay single
Stay
and
single.
get married with their jobs and climb the corporate ladder and get rich. But yes,
Um. Yeah. Singing
that is.
someone,
Mhm.
right?
Yes, that's
Mm.
quite what's happening around. I think because of the
Around the world,
Western,
I guess.
yes,
Yeah.
around the world, yes, because of, I think because of the Western part, what they are doing, I think a lot of countries now are adopting what's happening.
Mm-mm.
So,
Yeah. Right.
yes, so they get married to their job. Oh, what about you? What can you say? Let's go back to the article. What
Mm.
can you say about uh, parents marrying their daughters, or it's like selling off their daughters to men
Rich
who
guy.
can buy it. Yes, rich guys or men who can pay them.
Um. Um. I don't know. According to this article, it seems like there's only way to cut the cost of feeding their children, because during this COVID-19, like tons of people have lost their jobs. So that's why they do this. Maybe maybe like they have no choice but to like marry her daughters off to a guy. I don't know. I'm not so sure, but
Hmm. Yes, that is
yeah.
true because of poverty.
Yeah,
Poverty,
poverty.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
right.
of that, and because they weren't able to sustain their families or feeding their children, they have to marry them off at a very young age.
Yeah,
So
at a very young age.
yes, it's quite sad, but it's happening
Yeah.
around. But
World.
good, yes, in the world. But good thing there is a lady named Fatima
Yeah.
that has a campaign.
Nah.
What can you say about her campaign in this article?
Like, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That make That makes perfect sense.
Hmm.
But we gotta think of the situation they are in.
Yes. Hmm.
Maybe, not maybe. I'm quite sure that if they were not in this situation, they wouldn't sell off their daughters. I'm pretty sure. Maybe they have no choice but to do that, or they have no choice.
Hmm.
I guess
Yes.
maybe
Hmm.
things are worse than we think.
Yes. That is true. So it is about the situation as well of the family,
Yeah.
and they have no choice. I agree with you. Maybe if they were not in this situation, they
Yeah.
wouldn't do it. They will not sell their daughters off.
Yeah.
So what about this one? Oh, what can you say? This one. This is very controversial. Early marriage in all forms is legalized rape in this article.
Um. Um. It's really it's I don't know. Like I'm not 100% agree with her
Mhm.
idea,
Mhm.
but it makes sense though. But I don't know. I don't know. How about your opinion?
So you agree? You're not sure of where to. Is it okay or not?
Yeah, it's a very
Okay.
controversial.
It's very controversial. And I think there's a gray area about this one
Yeah,
because first there's a consent from the parent
yeah,
and there's a consent from the child.
yeah,
Although it's very, and at the same time, on the other hand,
yeah.
the child is really, really young. So I think
Like
there's a,
like a 12
mhm,
years old, things like that.
yeah.
Yeah, those
So
kind of
I think,
situation
hmm
is a legalized rape against their against against their will, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. It's really controversial.
yes, it's quite controversial in their country. So there. Okay, what else?
Mm.
Okay, do you have anything similar like this in Korea or none?
Um, like sometimes I hear or I see on TV news, yeah, this kind of situation.
Hmm.
Like um, I don't know, like legalized rape. Um, but at least here in Korea, we don't do like early marriage.
Hmm.
Yeah, early marriage.
Hmm.
Nobody would like sell their daughters off. But but most of the parents want their daughters to marry rich guy, I guess. As long as the husband is right. Okay? You know what I mean?
Is right.
Yeah.
Is the right person for their daughters.
Yeah. As long
I
as
see.
he's a right person for their daughters, they want their daughters to marry rich guy. Yeah, that's the
I see.
fact. Yeah.
I think all parents are
Yeah.
quite similar.
Yeah. Why?
Uh, they want a
Yeah.
guy or a girl who can, meet their
Yeah.
expectations
Yeah.
and the way of living of
Yeah.
their child.
Why?
Yeah, so there are really a lot of standards when it comes to marriage or relationship in general all around the world. So
Yeah.
yes. What about you? Do you have your own standards when it comes to um, knowing someone or being friends with someone?
Mm. I think I have.
Mhm.
I think I have. Like when it comes to being in a relationship, are you talking about, or
Mhm.
getting married? Are you talking about?
Yes, those things, or just friends or meeting new friends.
Meeting new friends? Like when it comes to dating girls,
Mhm.
looks comes first.
Mhm. Your rules comes first.
I mean looks,
Oh,
appearance.
looks. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
comes
okay,
first.
okay. So you're
Yeah,
oh,
to be
look. Okay,
honest.
looks.
Yeah,
Okay, looks and
yeah.
then
And then actually, uh, to be completely honest, I don't care how rich she is. Okay,
mhm, mhm, mhm.
just looks. Yeah,
Just
that's the
looks.
yeah, that's the only thing I want.
The
Yeah,
looks. Well,
yeah.
what about the attitude or the character?
Oh, that's important. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, but
So looks and then
and then like attitude and things like that comes next.
I
Yeah,
see. But
yeah.
number one is looks.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah,
I think a lot of people, including me, that's what we look first in a person before their attitude, before their character,
yeah.
before
Uh,
their job. What about job?
it doesn't matter to me, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah, it
oh,
doesn't
I
matter.
see.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter as long as
yeah.
the looks are great,
With a good mind,
with good,
mindset, and
smart.
yeah,
Uh,
with good personality, with a good character. Yeah, that's
I
the
see.
best. Yeah,
So a combination of those things:
yeah.
beautiful, smart, good character.
A beautiful woman with good mindset and character and personality. You know, that's too much. Yeah,
I see. Have
yeah.
you found one?
No, my wife
Not
is
yet.
perfect.
Oh,
That's my
see,
wife. Yeah,
you already found one. It's your wife.
yeah. It turns out, from my experience of more than 10 years of marriage, it turns
Mhm.
out she's a little bit more like I don't know, like she's a good girl, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes she's really picky and choosy when it comes to everything, but
Mhm.
I love her. Yeah.
Yes. Still, you found the total package of what you were looking for.
Yeah. Why?
So great for you. That's great. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Shin, for
Yeah.
sharing all those things and your ideas. Do you have any questions or anything else to say before we end?
I wanna say it was a really great class with you, and I'm really glad to have a teacher like you for today's class. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I had fun talking to you. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a
Thank you
great
so
day.
much. Have a great day, Shin, and I hope we can talk again.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah.